Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready, drill, yellow, put, ready.
Love throwing to start us off. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go next set.
Love now off the play action. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Ready, set, cut.
Handoff here to Jacobs. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Set. 10 black. Black Ultra. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Headed out right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
50, green.
Love on 3rd and short. Throw is caught. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And goal to go.
Ready.
Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. He cuts it back right. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Genty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal.
Here we go.
Going power with a big tight end. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have second and pretty long here.
Yellow, 43. Field, black. Black shot. 6, mega. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Let's go. 52, blue. Go red. Blue, go. Claws red. Ready?
Love now on first and 10. Vacates quickly left side. That one's cut along the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more Power Rangers. Also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Dope and coke and bitches.
On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
This is Genty on 2nd. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Another give here to Genty. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
At his 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, go flip her up. Strike.
3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, it's a clip.
From the gun, Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Catch left. Hey, here we go, hey. Check 58.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Now Smith coming off that pick. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
53. Hold. No ball.
Smith will try again on 2nd. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore paid. They play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Now he looks middle, throwing deep. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Go red. Blue, go. Hut, hut.
On second down, Jacobs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
Here's the final play of our first half.
Come on, set. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
No ball, no ball. Tuesday.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
53.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Smith on 3rd and short. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Smith yet again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
At the 32-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Hut.
They stick with Jacobs. This is ahead for about 5. Stop by former Packers first rounder. That's Eric Stokes.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. Shot, 17. Hut.
Love looking to pass. On target to Musgrave. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Go. Blue striker.
Fourth down, here's Love. Escapes the pocket. Has his man, it stops. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
28, Raiders 7.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Middle.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
53.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is second and long. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jency. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Throwing on third, Smith. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And throws to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Raider first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. They'll come up on first and 10.
Check 58. Here we go. Ready, set. No ball. Come on, set.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Las Vegas.
When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Yellow, line. Let's ready.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Set, ready. Yellow, check pink.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has it down to the 10.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set, hut. 50, green. Set.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Make you